everybody. Today we have the other 5-pack that's currently out right now. British Roadways, so kind of the same theme as the Japanese pack. This is a country-specific pack, which is really nice to see. Gives a very, even though these cars are all from the same country, it's a very unique pairing of vehicles. You got a classic, you got a little city commuter, we got a sports car, we got a taxi, and then we got a small SUV. So let's open them up and take a look. This is a really solid release of all these castings, actually. And I guess we'll just go top to bottom again. Starting off with the Morris Minor. I know I've been talking about this casting a lot recently. It's appeared in 3 different videos in 3 different versions, which is cool. Oh, look at that, his roof's scratched up already. Weird. Super cool casting though, in this nice pastel blue. Very fitting for the time period. I know I said I don't really like the pastel colors, and the metallic red one's still my favorite. But again, it is very fitting for the time period, and these aren't fancy cars anyway, so Morris Minor. So you don't really need a fancy color to show them off in. So this one gets the same decals as all of them. I doubt there's any variance in the decals because they've all been made at the same time. There's your headlights and your silver trim details and your grille detailing. It's got a different plate though. Lovely Morris Minor 1K, I would guess, which 1K is for the 1000 on the model name. You got your trunk latch, or your handle actually. Can't see the latch. And your tail light. I think it's a trunk. Are these mid-engine? Are these rear-engine? Or no, they're front-engine because the moving parts one opens. Duh. Yeah, pretty cool. And I think like the proportions on this are just so good. I think that's why it's a popular one. Not to mention it's a popular one for people in Europe because I'm sure it's a very common car and a lot of people like grew up with one. So yeah, but the proportions are awesome. The wheels are small, but they work. Absolutely love it. And this one gets a red interior, so it's very, very unique. Next up, the Mini Cooper Cabriolet, I think it is. They don't call it convertible. Yeah, it's the Cabrio. Cooper S Cabrio. S for sport, most likely. Really good release of this one, too. This one would probably be my favorite if that blue one from the Mini Cooper set wasn't out, because I love that like turquoise that it sports. But this metallic orange is just gorgeous as well, with the black 5 spokes. Headlight details looking good. You got the black stripes on the hood. There's your Cooper badge. I thought the sports had like a red S, but this might predate those. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not too known on British vehicles. There's your fog lamps down below. Your little marker light on the side here. And the vent. I know because I've repaired one of these and I've replaced them and they break every time. And actually the one I had like a little checkered pattern on it. And apparently they don't make those anymore. So we had to just get them a regular chrome one. Unfortunately, because the checkered one is cool. But what are you going to do? There's no really way to get to them. They're kind of stuck up there. And they don't like to come out. They snapped. The little tabs that hold them in there. They're very brittle cars. And, well, the plastics are very brittle. Like the chrome grille was brittle too. But at least this one had been crashed. So it was already broken. But it still didn't want to come out. Anyway, no taillight details. All the details are in the front end here, which is okay because the front looks awesome. You get a black interior. Clear window, which I think they could have tinted it a little bit, just to tie it all together. But it's not a bad release. I absolutely love that one. Moving on to the Jaguar. Gotta check. That's the FType, the 2016 Jaguar or 2015 Jaguar FType. Whew, stumbling over my words again. You just get headlight details on the front here, which kind of looks plain, kind of looks goofy. But and the vents on the grill here. Or on the hood. But the main details are on the rear here, the taillights, which I don't know what's going on up here. F-Type Jaguar on the very small trunk, if that's even a trunk. Wow, never noticed how weird that looks. You got the multi-spoke rims, which they love to put on this casting, but they do really fit it. And you got your open top, clear roof, which I don't think it's supposed to be clear. But that's just limitations to Matchbox. Pretty simple release, nice metallic gray. Nothing too crazy like the Mini, but it's still a really nice release. And definitely will look good with the blue one that I already have. I think I just have the blue one. I'm not sure. This casting doesn't get released very often, and the red one from last year was awful. So this is definitely a step up from that. Next we have the Liva, I believe, Liva Taxi, the TX Taxi, the new electric British taxi. I didn't know they came in blue like this. As a very interesting color. Oh, I like the yellow plate does stand out in the blue. Of course, the black is going to be the most iconic version, but the blue is very unique as well, and honestly quite similar to the Morris, just lighter. Headlight details look good. You got your CITY, City, on the front there. And then your grille detailing, your silver trim around the grille. Your little taxi sign up on top there. And nice taillights, TX. And then you got your permit plate. And Livac across the rear there. Taxi. Plain, simple, gets the job done. Very nice, very cool design vehicle. And does remind me a lot of the Toyota Japan taxi, which I wonder if they took inspiration from the London taxis, because it's definitely very different than the typical iconic Japanese taxi sedans that it's replacing, the Toyota Crown Comfort. So, yeah, I don't know. They must have gotten inspiration from the British taxis. But anyway, last but not least is the Land Rover Defender 90. And I said when I did the black one that the black one is awesome, but I think this one might be my favorite. And I've only been justified that because this is actually a metallic green. Very hard to see, but that is a metallic green, which, you know me, that ups the level a little bit. This does have like basic steely rim looking, you know, because they're not chrome, they're just silver. So this definitely is like a low trim level they're trying to go for. Like it's just base looking vehicle, which kind of fits in with this and the Morris, if I'm being honest. These two are kind of more higher class looking, especially for the Mini. Nice headlight details. Defender across the front there, silver trim. Land Rover on the grille. And then your typical taillights, Defender, Land Rover. And then your markers on the side there. And we can put it up with the black one just to be fun. Because you got like a low trim level right here, then you got your high trim level here, and they almost look like two completely different vehicles. Just got the tinted windows, you got your flat black, you got your tinted chrome on the rims, and then you just got your clear, crystal clear windows and your basic looking steelies. No privacy here, and they do come with steelies from the factory. One of only a few cars now that you can get with steelies. And they do look good with the steelies, I must admit, especially the four doors. But yeah, two releases of Land Rover out right now. They're both great releases, definitely better than before. And I did like the original release in green, but this is a little more unique. Like unique. I felt like I had something else to say after that. I just like the uniqueness. Let's park these up for a thumbnail, and I will say my goodbyes. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I hope you consider picking up this pack, because it's definitely a good one, especially if you like British vehicles. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.